And I told her, I said, I'm tired of living this way. I want a reason to keep going. I gotta have the reason to keep going. I'm almost died twice. I got 7 lives left. I'm one cat and I'll come back kicking.
Thank you two for being here. What are your names, please?
My name is Dawn Williams.
And mine is Daniel Williams.
And why did you ask me to interview you?
Enbridge needs to be taken down. They have done everybody wrong. They have gone way out of their way to hurt the people that got hurt the most. I, right now, am living with only 1 lung. I am on oxygen that I was never on before. I am on 4 or 5 different breathing medications, and I have a spot on the upper part of my left lung.
And this is all after the oil spill?
Yes, it is. We were outside working, and, well, 7:30 in the morning when it happened, I woke up and I thought I smelled like roofing tar. So what it was, all of a sudden I told myself my throat burns really bad. So I started, I kind of put that off to the side, went outside, started working out there, and it's just like I started choking. I could not breathe. So that's when I called and made an appointment with a lung doctor, my regular doctor, and then went to the lung doctor, and I ended up with pneumococcal pneumonia. And that's when I realized that I had the spot on my lung from it. So I am suffering right now from COPD.
We have hundreds and hundreds of people that have COPD after the spill.
Right. I am on oxygen daytime and nighttime, and I'm tired of sleeping, sitting up. I have to sit up or I'm not going to be able to breathe at all.
Some medications even affect her. I almost lost her twice now because of what's happened because of Enbridge. She's had to have blood transfusions. Her blood was thinned out so bad from a blood thinner that she almost died several months ago. You could see right through her blood, it was so thin within a matter of a couple days from taking a mild dose of a blood thinner. And I'm blaming this on the oil spill also. And I'm here also with my wife because I found you again, and I need somebody to work with me to go against Enbridge and Mike O'Brien.
Well, what do you mean you found me again?
Well, I didn't know how to get a hold of anybody. I didn't know how to get a hold of you. I've got the passion in my heart to fight these people, but I didn't know which way to go about it. And now I've got someone to look forward to speaking to help me with guidance on how to go about taking these people down. My opinion, Enbridge Oil, I don't care what they think, they are human terrorists. They do not care about human life. All they care about is money. And that's all it is.
To me, you are our Savior. You have come to us. You have opened yourself up to us to let us spill our guts to you, wanting to spread the word stating that Enbridge they're out for blood. That's all they are. They want blood money. I'm sorry. I'm tired of giving blood. I can't give no more. I feel like I've got my head on a chopping block and they've got the axe. I've done everything humanly possible. We've gone to Michael Bryant twice. And
Which is your attorney.
Which is the attorney.
That we feel conned all of us.
Right.
We feel he conned everybody that was at the meetings that he arranged for us to meet him at, and led everybody to believe that he was going to represent us.
I'm
when
tired
in
of
turn
living.
he just disappeared. No trace of him.
Tired of living
Nobody
on
know what
broken
happened.
promises. Broken promises.
Left us all standing with our pants down. And took money from some of us, even for items that belonged to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell me about that. I just found out 5 minutes ago.
T-shirts and sweatshirts that you had representing your cause that you had for...
And I was giving those away for free, so...
Oh!
He charged me $10.
He
Yeah.
charged us $10.
He
I bought-
was charging people money for those things that you were giving away for free.
How many people do you think he charged?
Oh,
I have no
God.
idea. I know him and I did. Well,
Yeah.
now there's 3 here, but I have no idea how many other
Well, I
people.
just think it's kind of funny that 3 people show up for this,
Well,
and
how
all
many-
3 people
Taken
paid
to
for
the
a
cleaners.
T-shirt paid an attorney for a
Yeah.
T-shirt,
Yeah.
which the attorney ripped us all off, and you didn't get a T-shirt, you lost your money.
Didn't get anything?
I didn't
We
get
didn't
the
get
money.
anything.
I would have gave you a free one.
I know.
I mean, I didn't charge for. I bought over a little over $10,000 worth of T-shirts and sweatshirts I gave away for free. I wasn't charging for those.
Oh.
And matter of fact, I ripped up a check because Michael Bryan offered me $2,500 down with a check and $10,000 total to try to get people to these meetings and to give a speech. And I ripped up the check.
And I remember the first meeting that we went to meet him, you were there and stated you were not there to accept accepting any type of money. You were there on your own cause to let people know what Enbridge was doing to them.
Yep, and when we went down there to Kellogg Arena to apply for the help, first we went to the place on Columbia Avenue, his so-called office, Mike O'Brien's office,
And it was
on Columbia Avenue. They kept saying, well, he's not here right now, you'll have to come back. Well, we went back the next day, and he was moving out.
So
I left my important papers in his little mailbox.
Do you think that the people that had an attorney that were fighting Enbridge got justice?
not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No.
So Enbridge actually didn't pay these people that had legitimate lawsuits against Enbridge. They all got, Enbridge basically got away with that.
They
Yeah.
sugar-coated everything.
Tell me more.
They entrapped us.
What do you mean by that?
My opinion, they had Michael Bryan working for them.
And that's my opinion too.
And Michael Bryan brought us in, letting us all believe that he was going to represent us against them, when in fact he was working for them. Led us all to believe this, and led us all to believe, oh, it's going to court, this one's going to go to court, and it never happened. Because of a time period. Because after so long, apparently you can't sue Enbridge.
Right.
This is what he was doing, was having everybody hold off so that Enbridge would be cleared of it.
I'm curious, and of course this is my opinion, is I wonder if he was paid off. I wonder what O'Brien.
I found Michael O'Brien's name by accident. It took me an hour and a half to 2 hours on the internet. And I wasn't sure it was him at first until I brought the website up, and it stated that he was an attorney in Michigan and in Texas and a couple other states, and that he was living happily on his ranch in Texas after retirement.
All right, so let's get back to Enbridge. I got 5 minutes of footage left,
Okay.
and I want your honest opinions on Enbridge.
My honest opinion. To me, they're worthless. They are worthless. What we have them around here for, I don't know. I know that, does it deal with the gas or any type of fuel, right? I have no faith in them. I don't even have faith in BP half the time. I don't have faith in any of the oil companies. We are getting it stuck to us and stuck to us hard. I figure the next time they want to screw us, they go ahead and bring the Vaseline. Yeah, because we're getting the raw end of the stick, and I don't like
Right
it.
up our ass is what we're doing.
Exactly.
So when you see these commercials and Enbridge says that everything was cleaned up properly and that it looks amazing, what's your opinion on that?
I heard afterwards that they said, I don't remember if I heard it on or read about it, that it's going to take, they're never going to get it cleaned up. It's going to take another whole 3 years in order to get done what they want to get done.
Well, right now they're saying they're 100% done.
No, they're not.
They're just saying that they're going to monitor. Now, the code word for monitor, and this is how they try to get away with it, is say, oh, we have different stages of the cleanup. So when a document says it's 100% clean in 2010, and I prove there's more oil there and they have to re-clean it up, they lie and say that that was one phase, and the second phase is to go back and re-clean it up.
Right.
But it's not logical to plant grass over it and to landscape it and spend millions and millions of dollars that you're gonna rip back up anyways. And then they also told landowners that it was 100% clean. Can you tell me about the meeting when, that you were at, that they were saying it was clean?
It wasn't a meeting that I was at, I heard it
That was a
on,
meeting I went to.
Okay, can
Okay,
can you tell me
And I
about
got
that?
together, I met another gentleman there who owned a piece of property along the Kalamazoo River in Battle Creek. And he had been taking pictures every day during the oil spill of the workers doing the work. And there was one day, matter of fact, it was about wearing their masks. They had said that it was cleaned up well enough that the workers didn't even have to wear their mask any longer. And this gentleman caught them in a lie. He said, I have pictures right here from today showing your workers wearing masks. Why is that? Why are you lying to us? They showed a film at this meeting of everything that was going on, things about Enbridge and all this and that, what the EPA and the health department and all was doing. Each one of them got up and spoke, and then the meeting was over, and they had different booths for people to go to and talk to them. And each one of them I went to were dumbfounded because I caught them in a lie myself.
Well, were they saying that the
I
areas,
asked, they were saying it was clean
Okay.
and it was safe for everybody when it wasn't.
and this was in 2011?
This was the same year that it happened.
2010, okay. And that document say it was clean then too, so.
right,
Yeah.
right.
But they got caught.
Right. But the thing is, the EPA, the health department, all of them were trying to go right along with Enbridge. They were agreeing everything with Enbridge. And me and this gentleman just kept catching them in nothing but lies. And I confronted each one of them, and I asked them, I said, one thing I want to know. You had the words on your film that you showed everybody in your meeting. But not one of you said those two words. Nobody said anything, and none of them knew what I was talking about. And when I brought it up, they were dumbfounded. Battle Creek. Oh, we said it. No, you didn't. Not one of you. And the gentleman that was with me, he said the same thing. And when we brought that up in front of each one of them, we had a crowd behind us cheering us on. They were ready to have me and this other gentleman escorted out of the meeting.
Why would they have you escorted when you're just telling the
Because we were
truth?
catching them in lies in front of all these people. We were making fools of Enbridge Oil, the EPA, the health department, the whole 9 yards. We were making fools of all of them in front of a crowd of people. And they didn't like it. They were ready to have us escorted out of there.
The mill pond down there.
That's why, in my opinion, Enbridge Oil, EPA, the health department, they're all nothing but human terrorists.
Yep.
You want to put it bluntly. They don't care about human life one bit.
Is what I'm doing worth it?
Every bit's gonna be worth it because we're gonna make sure the word gets spread. If
What
I
are
have
you
to go
doing?
from east to west coast, I'll do it.
You're giving me
Everybody,
more incentive to step out and start speaking more myself also. And anybody that knows me within the past 20 years and living in Battle Creek knows that I will not just stand still. I will go face to face with them.
Good.
I have done that with public officials. And the public officials in Battle Creek know it.
he won't back down.
I will not back down.
You'll do just like me then,
Exactly.
We're hardcore.
A little bit older than you, but just like you.
right?
We can get downright hardcore if we want to.
Well, we have to with these big companies
Yep.
because they do this
Yep.
in every town that they have a spill at.
So I'm doing everything I can. I do what the doctor tells me to do, when I'm supposed to do it, so believe me, I get
But a lot
hollered
of
at when I
people are
don't.
gonna say that this isn't from the spill, and Enbridge is definitely gonna say you're not sick from the spill. What's your personal opinion?
My personal opinion, I never had this problem until that spill. When I get a sudden burning in my throat, I get the worst case of heartburn in the world. Never had it in my life. Never.
My throat's on fire right now. I feel like I got a sore throat.
Yep.
It's raw. It's been that way since.
I can't even, matter of fact, my whole nasal passage got messed up to where it started bleeding.
Yeah, and I did that.
And
too.
I had to have it cauterized twice. And my ear, nose, and throat doctor told me, he goes, I don't know what's going on here, he said, but I don't like it. So I've only got one tonsil. Where the other one went to, I don't know. But he said, you've only got one tonsil, and he said it does not look good. But he said, I don't know what you did with your nose. I've never hit it. I have never blown it hard. And he says, it's just like you touch it and it bleeds. That's all I had to do.
I got
And
a
it was
dermoid
terrible.
cyst inside my nose now.
A what?
Yeah.
A dermoid cyst.
There's one, I got
I
one
got a
right
cyst
there,
inside
up right there. Mine is going all the way across the cheek of my face.
My stepdad just had cancer cut out of his face. My dogs had seizures. My my mom's, she was sick before, but you don't know how, it's affected her.
Right, right.
She lost about 40 pounds. So, when Enbridge, because people have said, why do you do this? They say that I did it because I was a disgruntled worker. But I wasn't disgruntled. I was disgruntled in the fact that I wasn't going to let them get away with this.
To me, you're a guardian angel.
Thank you.
Yes.